Welcome back to the All Things Positive show, and thank you very much. I hope you caught our last week's show with part one of the Mike Boguslawski story. I know you recognize this Mike Boguslawski here and his wonderful wife, Pat Boguslawski. And again, as I told you last week, let me reiterate the fact that we really appreciate you being a guest on the show. Mike Boguslawski spent many years, 37 years to be exact, on TV, right, fighting for the consumers. Mike, I just want to touch on something here. People that know you, who are watching TV right now, that maybe didn't see part one, are probably looking, saying, I know that guy from somewhere, I know that guy from somewhere. So before we get into the main frame of the show, I'd like to take a look at one of your segments on one of the channels you worked with. Are we able to do that? Can we ask the director if we can do that? He'll let me know how long. I guess we're ready to go. Okay, let's roll one of the segments here, and let's see Mike Boguslawski in action here.
He's Southern California's #1 consumer reporter.
Thank you so much.
Mike Boguslawski.
Now there's a consumer affair junkyard dog.
If you've got a problem, Bogey's got a solution.
Boom. Next day I get a call from Bogey. I'm like, yeah!
Bogey's Corner, now on CBS 2 News.
I was totally amazed and totally impressed.
I'm Mike Boguslawski, and I'm in your corner.
Write Bogey at CBS 2 or email him at channel2000.com.
Pay your rent every month. The last thing you expect is to be evicted. Here are some people that may end up on the street come Christmas. Last month, the owner of this Anaheim apartment complex was sentenced by the court to live on his property for 60 days due to poor living conditions. On November 15th, some residents received a 30-day eviction notice.
This is not fair, and he shouldn't be able to get away with this. I've tried talking to him, speaking with him. He ignores me, he turns his back. She goes to the office to ask a simple question, why they don't give her a definite answer.
On my way to look at some of the apartments, I was confronted by a security guard. Look,
No, you look. Don't be telling me look. I work here. You're not off my job, man.
I came here to get the owner's response. Here's what I was told.
He wants to know if he can make an appointment, call and make an appointment. Would you accept it?
Of course not.
For CBS 2 News, the station of the people, I'm Mike Boguslawski, and I'm in your corner. One of the reasons why I get results for consumers, I'm not afraid to step on toes. My style, rough and tough. Yet some people, like Governor Gray Davis, think I ought to change my style. Yesterday in an interview with Harold Green, the governor had this to say.
We'll tell my good friend Bogey to switch to decaf.
We went to a coffee shop and asked people what they thought.
Davis could clean up his act before he starts criticizing others.
Just don't sit there and gripe about it. I've been walking the walk and talking the talk.
Tell my good friend Bogey to switch to decaf.
It's not caffeine. Something tells me that this is just you.
Just you. I need your help, and I want you to help me.
Tell my good friend Bogey to switch to decaf.
Don't pull my thing like that. Yes. Don't you dare pull my mic like that, sir.
Tell my good friend Bogey to switch to decaf.
Wake up and smell the coffee, Governor. I'm not going to change my style just because you don't like it. For CBS 2 News, I'm Mike Boguslawski, and I'm in your corner.
Bogey's buddies are at it again, this time helping people who don't have health insurance.
I had nowhere to turn, and this is pretty much my only chance.
Aaron Mayer is a self-employed computer consultant. Like many startup business people, he didn't have health insurance. Then he wrecked his knee skiing. A skilled medical team will be performing surgery on Aaron's knee as part of Bogey's buddies.
In his case, he has a ligament that's present, but it's too loose. It's stretched. And what I'm going to do is put in a little heating element, a little wand that will actually shrink, like shrink wrap, shrink the ligament tighter.
Aaron's operation is being done at Nation Surgery Center. It's a state-of-the-art medical facility. This is the second time Nations has helped someone in need.
One of my dreams was to make sure we help people. There's a lot of people out there that just don't have health care coverage. They don't have money.
Small businesses can be a part of Bogey's Buddies, too. George Miller is helping children at Shriners Hospital. He's giving 25% of the gross sales from his jerky and nuts company.
What you do for people, it comes from the heart, you care, and I'm just proud to be part of a small part of it.
If you want to donate your services, join Bogey's Buddies. Call me at 1-877-HIGH-BOGEY. For CBS 2 News, I'm Mike Boguslawski, and I'm in York.
Glad you. Thanks again for watching the clip and tuning in again to the All Things Positive show. We have our wonderful guest, as I said during part 1 and part 2, Mike Boguslawski. He has fought for us for many, many, many years. The consumers, all races, all creeds, all religions, all sexual preference, bear none. This man has been in our corner 100%. And you know what? We need to get Mike Boguslawski back on TV. Mike is available to do a ton of different things. And I'm going to turn to you, Mike, right now, because I guess my question to you now is, what's in the future for Bogey? What types of projects do you see yourself working on? Would you like to work on?
Right.
If a viewer's out there, what do you want to get back into? And Pat, you can help us too, if you don't mind. Mike, go ahead.
You know what? Television, movies, voiceover, seminars, speaking to companies on the right way to do things. I'm talking about important issues. Any of the media, I would love to get back in there and doing. Right now, I work for Metro Infinity, Metro Honda. I work for Looks by Lucy. You know, there are companies I work for out there.
You market for them.
Sure.
Right.
But my life is back in television.
That's what you really want to do.
Oh,
is get
from
back
my
on
heart.
TV.
My heart.
Okay.
I'm a fighter. I love you. I care about you.
And you want to get back and fight for the consumer.
Absolutely. That's my number one. And I haven't stopped. I mean, Pat, you know.
What are some of the things you see Mike getting into in the future? You've been with him for 17 years. You've been with him throughout his entire career. What would you like to see Mike get back into?
Well, of course, the news and radio. He's always been great at that, and that's really at his core. But I also think that he could probably expand and be of great, I would say, I don't know if it's the proper word, benefit, but I would love to see him possibly in a movie or maybe one of these family sitcoms or something.
So he'd be willing to get into the sitcoms.
Yeah. Sure.
So if anybody's out there, producers, directors, Mike Boguslawski's about producing, to be in some of the sitcoms out there.
Right. And you know, one time at Channel 2, I got a call. And a secretary said, Phil Rosenthal is on the phone. He's the executive producer, the brains behind Everybody Loves Raymond. Mm-hmm. So I said, what do they want? He said, well, they want a tape of yours. They've been watching you. And I said to myself, ooh, I hope they put me on their show. I was on the Martin Short show. I was on Craig Kilborn.